What's up guys, Osai here, and I'm going to be telling you about The Hunt. I'm going to be reviewing the entire event. This video is going to be divided into two parts. Was it good? Was it not good? My thoughts on it. I am going to tell you everything. Are the items okay? Was the reward okay? How stressful was it? Let's jump in. Now immediately, I already know this event ended 3 months ago. As you can see, it's July 6th right now, but right now, I am just reviewing. I want to talk about it. I have played it. Let's jump into The Hunt because I want to share my thoughts on it. So first off, we have the map here. Now, the map is honestly pretty good. It may not be like the most interesting thing, but it's definitely good. I like the blue effects. I like the theme they went with. Kind of like a temple in a way, and yeah. You got the Korblox Deathwalker there. You got Bloxy Cola hidden in the background here, which is pretty nice. It actually hinted to the classic event, I think. I don't know, but maybe Roblox was just honoring their history during this event, but yeah. As you can see, you got all the portals to all 100 games. Originally 114 games, but it looks like some games were just not in the event. Yeah, and as you can see, I only got 26 badges, and yeah, I just want to talk about that. So, basically, The Hunt, right? Now, the actual event, it was pretty good. There were some games like, Please Donate, for example, that didn't really, feel the best. I love the hacker bit. The hacker bit was so well put together. W. Hazem, that was amazing. But the second half of it, the diamond part, it honestly kind of got boring and repetitive at times, and it wasn't, that interesting. Also, I did get tired of the noise of, just, using a pickaxe, for 15 minutes. It was really hard. Or it wasn't hard, it was just kind of boring, so yeah. There were some games like that, but games that were challenging was stuff like All-Star Tower Defense, for example. The quest for the badge was pretty easy, but they never, gave you any idea that the hunt was even in the game, because there was, no, reference to the hunt at all in the game when the hunt was going on, so you kind of had to guess, and you had to play, a story, you had to play, the story game, I think, the game mode, to where, you have Goku and, Naruto, I think, a tower defense game, obviously, All-Star Tower Defense, but yeah. There's just another one I felt like could have been developed a little bit further. You also have annoying ones like Maple Hospital. Now, the quest was pretty unique. I did like the quest. It's almost like a piggy quest in a way. Remember, the best skin, the quest for the gold piggy skin, the quest for the Fenna skin, Maple Hospital definitely felt like that kind of quest, but it was just, I felt like it was just way too long, and also it got annoying at times because I couldn't find what I needed, because, the map was not extraordinary big, but, I was just getting annoyed because I couldn't find, that last potion. I think it was an orange potion or whatever, but yeah. I just did, the quest was fine, but I did not really like the amount of time it took. It just wasn't the best. I appreciated it. It wasn't bad or anything, but it just felt very, very, ugh. So yeah, another game I just did not feel really met the, possibility of being a great quest. The Need More Friends badge was pretty fun. The Muscle Legends badge was also pretty fun. They weren't they weren't hard, they weren't easy. It was just right in the middle, and I think that's a pretty good basic way to just run through the game real quick and just complete the event. Especially if you're a you pull a Creecraft in 24 hours getting all these badges. But as you can see, I only got 26 badges, and this is where, not really my complaint with the event, but a complaint with myself is, yeah. The reason I didn't get all 100 badges, which I was definitely anticipating, is because I started the event 2 days before it ended, yeah. 2 days. I thought I could beat Creedcraft because I had nothing to do on the last 2 days before the event ended. From like March 28th to March 30th. The last 2 days of the event. And yeah, I really was annoyed by the fact that I didn't even get many badges at all. Because, like, look at how many checks I have. It's not much, see? Like, it's a fair amount for, like, an average Roblox player, but it isn't, like, great either. But at least I got over a quarter of them done. And the strongest Battlegrounds one, that gave it to us automatically because it seemed like they had bugs with like getting the event intact, I guess, or their quest intact, I guess. So yeah, I just really. Oh my! I didn't mean to go in that game. Hold up. And we're back in the game. I did not mean to go in All-Star Tower Defense. Sorry, guys, but yeah, again, as you can see, check marks, not a lot, but hey, it's a quarter of them. Over a quarter of them, so I'm not gonna get, like, raging. I'm not gonna be raging this whole entire video, but yeah. I just didn't really like the, some of the games that just really didn't feel like they shouldn't have taken as long as they had. Like Maple Hospital, for example. I feel like that quest was a little bit too long. I know they made it easier because I've seen Creedcraft do a different thing with the Maple Hospital ever since I watched his 24-hour live stream for this event, so yeah. But I, unfortunately, really didn't, it's just like me, like my take on it. It's kind of a personal thing. I just really am mad at myself that I didn't get all the 100 badges. But here's the thing, guys. The reason is because I was extremely busy with school during the time period. From March 15th to March 30th, school was like my arch enemy. It was a few weeks before spring break for me, and yeah, I really did not have fun with it. Like, I wanted to finish my schoolwork so bad, but the hunt got in the way. And also, remember the entering the secret rooms and Roblox doors video? I'll put a card up to it if you guys haven't seen that, but to be honest, you guys, like, yeah, that video took insanely long. And I mean insanely long to upload. Like, yeah. I was just casually trying, like, casually. Like, not doing much, just, you know, chilling, trying to get the video out, but storage and my disk space was absolutely redonkulous. So, yeah, that's another reason I didn't get all the badges in the hunt. I really felt like I should have delayed that sooner, but I wanted to get that doors video out so bad before April 1st, and yeah. Came out on March 31st, and that resulted in me not beating the doors nor the Piggy quest. Now, with Piggy, I do know the map returned recently, but it's a different badge, of course, the post-hunt badge, but that's fine. Doors did the same thing, but that's right after the hunt event ended, so, like, you have the badge for entering the back door and the badge for exiting the back door, but it's not the hunt badge because the hunt's over, so yeah. I am definitely gonna play those maps again, I'm definitely gonna play those maps, or I'm definitely gonna play the doors map again, and I'm gonna play the Piggy map for the first time because I really want to. And yeah, I just really am. I felt like I need to focus more on Roblox events than my videos, if like I'm gonna do that. I was even planning to record the Piggy and doors videos and upload them on my YouTube channel, but it didn't work out at all. But I think as of right now, my MacBook is good with recording anything, and that's why I'm releasing videos daily. I gotta get active. I want to bring new life into the Osai Gaming Boy channel, and yeah. Anyways, to beat the hunt, you had to get this egg right here. Originally costing 100 badges to get, but it's 95 badges now since, like, you technically get all the items. So, yeah. I really wish I got that egg. It looks absolutely wonderful. It's insane. Like, oh my god. And And yeah, I honestly have an idea, but that'll come in part 2 for the future of this hunt event here and the hunt map right here. Like, I really, really, really want to get that egg so bad because it looks honestly pretty cool. I have participated in egg hunts before. I know this isn't like an official egg hunt, but it kind of is an egg hunt since a lot of games for their quests did Easter themes for the hunt event. So yeah, and it only makes sense why this infinite egg is here. It's an infinite egg in honor to celebrate Easter. I really, really am really frustrated about that. I wish maybe I at least completed like half of the games, like maybe 50, 51, 52 of the games, but did not work out at all. But thankfully, I managed to get 26 games done in the span of 2 days. That's pretty good for me. But again, it really, really bugs me that I didn't get to Piggy. And it really, really bugs me that, where is it? Yeah, it really, really bugs me that I didn't get the doors. Like, I love doors so much. Literally, the Piggy and Doors, man, my 2 favorite Roblox games, just like Creekcraft. They are incredible. They are talented at what they do. Minitoon and Elsplash did a great job on them. I speak about this in a video that is going to come 2 weeks of the time this video is going to come out. Exact same time, exact same day. It's just going to be 2 weeks from now that video will come out. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, let me talk about the actual games that were in the event. Now, there are some good ones here, like Break-In 2, for example. I've never played the game, but I heard positive reception from it. There's also popular ones like Blade Ball, for example. Like Blade Ball, very popular game. It's managed to beat Piggy and skyrocket to 1 billion visits with only 50 days of the game being active. It has been shut down before, I think multiple times actually, but because of that, it's only really lasted for 50 days and 1 billion visits it went up to, that is. So yeah, it really, really, Roblox definitely made a good decision there. And these are like all the popular Roblox games of all time, like really. Tower Defense Simulator, of course, the traditional Tower Defense Simulator game. You have SpongeBob Simulator, and I know the quest for this game wasn't the best. It was fine, but it wasn't the best. Like, it was a little repetitive. You just pretty much had to, like, defeat a lot of sea creatures, pretty much with your, like, pets, and then, like, yeah, you would just upgrade and stuff, and it wasn't the best. But at least they got it in here. And I like how Roblox is actually celebrating SpongeBob's 25th anniversary in this game. That's kind of cool. But anyway, you have games like Death Ball, the spin-off of Blade Ball. Or I guess incarnation of Blade Ball, I guess you could say. I don't know, but yeah. Death Ball, the quest for that one was cool, but I got a story to tell you guys. I actually tried doing Death Ball, and I was on that game for 5 hours. Yes, 5 hours. And straight. Like, I didn't take any breaks. I may have stood up a little bit for, like, a few minutes, but, like, I was on this game for 5 hours, and I just never beat it. I got really close one time, but then I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna go do another game. Maybe I'll come back to it, but I never did. So, yeah, that's why you don't see a check mark on Death Ball. You also have Slap Battles here. I'm gonna play that soon. I don't know what the game even is, but I'll look at it. Again, you have All-Star Tower Defense, Sonic Speed Simulator, even though the quest for that was a little repetitive as well. Berry Avenue, Piggy, of course, Adopt Me, Please Donate. All of these games, Total Roblox Drama, like, all of these games here are very good. They're very popular. A lot of people know them. They're like, they may even be the most top 100 games on Roblox. Who knows? Like, really. Piggy, like, Doors, you know, here you can actually see right here, Natural Disaster Survival even, Bike of Hell, 3008, Barry's Prison Run. You got Legends of Speed even, I love Legends of Speed. Catalog Avatar Creator, that's honestly a surprising one that they included in here, and yeah. Big Paintball 2, Maple Hospital, of course, Life Together. Very, very good map, by the way. I love the map in Life Together. And yeah, just a bunch of games. So Roblox definitely had a good choice of getting these games in the event, but I felt like it couldn't. I felt like it could have been a little bit less than 100. Maybe, I don't know, 95. Like, well, it wasn't intended to be 95. It was originally intended to be 114, but not all games accepted and not all games, like, I guess maybe finish in time. I don't really know what happened. It may have been a strongest battleground situation. It may have just been Roblox's decision to not put them in the event, but I don't know. I think Beast Worm Simulator was going to be in the event, but it never came, so yeah. I really do enjoy, like, how they have as many games as possible. A lot of well-liked games, a lot of very popular games, even Escape from Running Head. Like, yeah. It's definitely a good choice on Roblox to include all these games here. Survive the Killer, Arsenal. Like, the quest for Arsenal was super cool, so yeah. And basically just all these games. Yeah, Roblox did a great job on that. And now let's get to the 5 items here. Now, I could easily actually buy Robux right now, but, to get these, like, cool items here. And I think they're permanent if you buy them. Regardless if the hunt event ended, you could buy them with Robux if you want. But you can't get these down here because you don't have 26 badges. But they correlate, the amount of badges you get correlate with the gold track anyway, so yeah. And the hunt even gives you, an opportunity to buy the Korblox Deathwalker right now, actually, right? Oh, well, okay, so it seems like the item's not for sale anymore. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Yeah, not for sale, so yeah. But it's cool how they gave you an opportunity to purchase the Korblox Deathwalker for free, and you could get all these items, like 2,635 Robux. That is not that bad at all, but it is expensive. A lot of people don't have Robux. If you're just an average Joe just playing Roblox, you're probably not going to get the gold track. I don't even think I can, like... Oh, I can't get... Okay, so it looks like you can still get these items to this day. If you never purchased them with Robux, you can still get these items to this day, but these items down here and these items down here, I mean, depending on the amount of items you get, or the amount of badges you got in the hunt, you could get, I don't know, let's say you got 40 badges, you could get, all 3 of these, if you add Robux. 60 badges, you could get 4 of these. 95 badges, all the items in the game, and yeah. I do like how they give you, how Roblox is giving you, like, a pass. I think that's how it was in original egg hunts as well. Like, there were, like, exclusive items that were rare because, like, you had to pay Robux for them. They were expensive, but hey, that's just how Roblox, makes as much money as they can. And yeah, it's really cool, and I mean really cool, how they include a gold bundle all to itself. Like, that's cool. And yeah, the items are like a helmet, you know, like that hat right there, a Korblox hat, I think. Wings, I think, Korblox wings, the sword, and like a chain or necklace, something like that. It's cool, and yeah, as you can see, I can't buy them because 26 badges is not enough for these items, so yeah. It's cool how they included these items, though. Like, I like how Roblox is trying something new. And the hunt is kind of just the basis of, like, the renaissance of Roblox, I guess you could say. Like, 2024 is definitely Roblox's renaissance era, just like Piggy, because Piggy's updating again and bringing new content for us. Like Pig 64, for example. I still gotta play that. But anyway, back to the point of the video. I really do like how Roblox is bringing back events, and with featuring cool items along the way, which is cool. Like, depending on the amount of stuff you get, it's really cool. And let's just take a look at this here. The leaderboard. Now, it looks like Hayo, I remember that name from Creekcraft's livestream, like Hayo, she got, I don't know if it's they got 100 badges in 17 hours. 17 hours. Isn't that crazy? And Creecraft was not that far behind, but I think Creecraft got very far behind now because I do not see his name on here. Like, I think it's just because, like, people beat it faster. Like, it may have nothing to do with how fast you beat it. It may just be, like, how fast, like, you get the badges within 1 day. Or within, like, I don't know, within 2 weeks. So, yeah. It looks like people beat Creepcraft's time, I guess. And maybe they started playing the hunt, after like, maybe, I don't know, 5 days after release, so that's why, like, Creepcraft moved to the bottom, so yeah. Because I saw he was, like, 563 in the future live stream of after the hunt event ended, or when it was going on, so yeah. I do really, like that. And also, I really like the telescope here. That's a cool feature. You could see, like, the rocket here with the infinite egg in it. And you could also see a classic Roblox house floating in the air at when the hunt event or when the hunt, like, updated to, like, classic Roblox is, like, taking over the hunt or something. That was cool, too. And again, the map is beautiful. It's nice. It may not be the best thing in the world, but it's definitely nice. I like the theme they went with here. And yeah, the music is also pretty good vibing music to definitely vibe to, so yeah. I really enjoy pretty much almost everything about the hunt except for some of the quests in the games, like Steep Steps, for example. This game was literally my arch enemy in the hunt. Now, the concept of Steep Steps as a game is pretty good. I think it is difficult, but to be honest with you, the hunt map for that game was insanely, and I mean insanely, annoying. Like, I don't know if it was just people, like, not, like, or, like, just despawned their ladder when I was walking across it. I don't know if it was the ladder itself. I don't know if it was just my weakness as just, like, not being patient, but to be honest with you, Steep Steps was kind of annoying. I will appreciate it for being a challenging quest, though, but it definitely made me rage quit, and to be honest with you, it kind of makes me have this grudge against Steep Steps a little bit. Like, the game is cool. It's a cool concept, but I feel like for the hunt event, they could have made it slightly easier. Like, just a tad bit easier. Especially since, like, people were, like, especially since people apparently can't work together and not, like, allow you to walk on their ladder, so yeah. I have fond memories of those days, even though it's only 3 months ago. You also have the Mimic. Now, the Mimic, it isn't the best. It's fine. It's not... The quest wasn't the best. I've seen Creepcraft's live stream on it, or YouTube, or not YouTube video, live stream on it, because the entire 24-hour live stream is on his channel currently if you want to see it, but... The Mimic, yeah, it didn't look like the best quest at all. Like, it wasn't scary like the game is, really. That's why it's ages 13 plus. Like, the overall game is very scary. But to be honest with you, the Mimic had kind of a weak quest. Like, it was basically just collecting eggs and trying to avoid a monster that could, like, see you from, I don't know, a mile away, which is kind of annoying and a little bit unfair, but it was a fine quest. It wasn't anything special, but yeah, the Mimic is just one of those games that's not, like, the best. I'm not saying the overall game is like that, I'm just saying the quest for it was not that good. I could have done stuff like this, Obby, but you're on a bike, but I kind of forgot about that game, but I gotta play it. I really, really want to play it. Like, obbies have definitely evolved, as you've seen with Bike of Hell, Snowboard Obby, and Obby, but you're on a bike. Like, obbies have definitely evolved, and I really like this. Restaurant Tycoon 2, it was... Now, the quest wasn't like a super grindy one, but you did have to build an entire restaurant, and you did have to serve 100 people, so... It wasn't the best, but it was fine. And I honestly didn't even realize Dress to Impress was in this event too, because it was in the classic event. I know that, but I didn't know it was in the hunt event. I forgot what you did for that, but maybe you just had to win like the fashion contest or something. I think that's what it was. Like, Dress to Impress quest, it wasn't anything special. The classic event, they went a little above and beyond with it, but not in the best way. And I honestly did enjoy. I the quest was pretty self-explanatory. It was pretty much just luck, really. Like, you just had to like have people vote for you. Like, it's kind of, yeah. But yeah, I never got to stuff like that. I did play the classic event quest though, and it took insanely long. But my reviews on the classic event will come in a future video, so stay tuned for that. And stuff like carry a friend, like that quest was unique. ERLC was pretty cool. It was chill. I really like driving games. I know Creecraft doesn't like driving games, but I personally do. And you got stuff like Toilet Tower Defense, which was honestly a good event. I liked it. And Twilight Daycare was just cringe, to be honest. Like, the quest for it wasn't bad, but like the fact that you have like babies crying left and right, like the thumbnail in here, it was just not. No. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's enough with the games. That's enough with the quests they've done. Like, some of them made me rage. Some of them were awful. Some of them were amazing, like Doors. Some of them were just mid. Some of them were pretty good. And honestly, I feel like they could have improved on this a little bit more. Like, I wish Roblox like told these games like, hey, make the event fair. Make the event not too easy, not too challenging. Not to the point where people rage quit. Make it fair. And yeah. It was honestly pretty fair, but it wasn't the best thing in the world. Creecraft even complained about it. Like, when you got Creecraft complaining about stuff, like, you know it's like, oh my goodness, here we go again. And yeah, and fun fact before I close out of the part 1 of this video, Doors was actually the last game to feature Doors was actually the last game I played before the event ended. And yeah, there's a funny story behind that, and I was waiting to like save this story for this video right here. I've said it in other videos before, but I want to say it in this video. So, as I just said, Doors is the last game I played before the hunt event ended. Like, when I was grinding to get all the hunt badges, I woke up early in the morning on March 30th, and I tried to get as many badges as possible before the event ended around 3 p.m. And yeah, I was playing the backdoor for the first time. I didn't record any videos because I knew my disk space wouldn't handle it, especially that I already had a video that was going to upload the next day. And yeah, the backdoor was really cool. I really liked it. But it made me rage a lot. Like, Blitz, to be honest with you, not the best. Like, I like how they're like making stuff more challenging, but it was honestly a little bit rage quitting. Like, I don't know how Creepcraft beat it in 3 tries, but the backdoors are just very hard. Like, I know I'm kind of nitpicking a little bit, but I just feel like it's a little too hard. Like, L-Splash himself had to make the backdoor easier, where, like, the levers would be in very obvious spots, but, like, once the hunt event ended, he changed it back to, like, where the levers can spawn pretty much anywhere, even, like, behind a regular door that you'd think is, like, the vacuum black void thing, so yeah. Oh, and someone went into Doors. Yeah, see, that's how popular Doors is in this game. Like, today's most popular portals, the third one is Doors. Brookhaven obviously makes sense to be a number 1, and Strongest Battlegrounds I'm actually surprised about. But yeah, and Piggy's in there too, 7, that's nice. But yeah, I really, I did like the quest for Doors, obviously. The backdoor was a chef's kiss, but it felt a little bit too hard. Like, I don't care if it's hard now because the hunt event's over. It's not, Doors is not participating in the event right now. So, like, I don't care now that it's hard, so I am going to make a video on it, and I'm definitely going to beat the back door, because, guys, literally, I was trying to beat it for the last 3 hours before the event ended. Never happened. I wanted to get that doors checkmark so bad. I wanted to get the piggy checkmark so bad, because I thought doors wouldn't take so long, but it did, like... And that's just crazy, because I had the Star Vial potion. I used it a couple of times, but it wasn't helping at all, really. Blitz was being annoying. He spawns a lot. Haste was the hard part, because I couldn't find any levers. But I think some of them just spawn, like, on the back of a wall. Like, you gotta turn around behind you, which it just makes you slower in time. So, yeah. It's a little bit, just a little bit rage quitting, but I think, in my opinion, Doors was one of the best events ever. Or Doors had one of the best quests ever. Next to Arsenal, Piggy, of course, and something like spray paint, for example. Obby, but you're on a bike. Death Ball. Catalog Avatar Creator. Please donate, even though half of that event was a little meh, but yeah. Doors, in my opinion, definitely have one of the best events. And no wonder why it's the third, like, most popular portal right now. Because, like, the game is popular, of course, but also, like, there's a lot you could do in Doors. You could play the hotel, you could play super hard mode, you could play retro mode, you can mess around with a bunch of modifiers, pretty much, in the hotel. You got the back door, of course, and yeah. I love, Doors, man. It's just great. Like, my second most favorite Roblox game of all time. And again, stay tuned, guys, because I am going to make a video on all the Roblox games, so yeah. But yeah, Doors, I just never completed the event. I felt like they could have made it a little bit easier. Like, maybe Blitz wouldn't spawn as much. Maybe, I don't know, the timer would give you, like, an hour, a minute and 15 seconds, or even better, a minute and 30 seconds to find the lever. Overall, maybe haste being a little slower if you run out of time. The look man not being so annoying, like, maybe, like, more, maybe giving a warning before, like, maybe an audible warning before the entity spawns, like eyes, for example, because it's, like, based off of eyes. It's like an incarnation of eyes in a way, so yeah. And yeah, just basically, the vacuum was cool. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't have changed anything about the vacuum. I'm fine with the backdoor we have now. I like the challenge, but to be honest with you, I think it was just a little annoying. And a little rage quitting, but still. That doesn't mean Doors is not a good game, because their quest was really good. They put a lot of effort into it, but I think they just made it a little bit too hard, at least for a quest for an event, seeing as you also have 199 other games here. So yeah, part 1 is done in this video for now. I'll make part 2 coming next Sunday at the same time this video will be releasing. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and peace.